Hello and welcome to basically end of the league type of video where I discuss how the league was, how I enjoyed it, how I didn't, and the plan forward. So basically, as you've seen on the thumbnail, the league is a 4 out of 10. It's a flat out 4 out of 10 with many problems, many good things, but way too many problems. Now, in regards to the league itself, Necropolis as a design and things is actually a very, very good design, if you ask me. And how they've implemented is actually very, very bad. Now, the things with corpses in maps, I personally think it would have been done better with metamorph, like as a metamorph thing, where you just walk over a corpse, or it just automatically gets stored in your thing unless it has full, and then you can just click on the coffin. So that would have been a little bit better. However, even clicking on it, it wasn't that tedious until you started juicing the maps extremely, and then you can get up to 15 corpses, and then you have to sift through them and then look, and then when you fill them up here, like when you fill them up there, and then they take 2 inventory space, and then you have to go to your inventory, then you have to have a quad tab, and then they don't stack. Whoever's idea was that corpses shouldn't stack like incubators, honestly, I have nothing good to say to that person, because this feels like it's made to sell quad tabs. And congratulations, you've persuaded me. I've bought like 6 quad tabs this league, and that's basically, I managed to even play to fill up all the 3, and then thankfully had members in the community who wanted to buy them cheap. I didn't even look at the price. I just take it. Like, who cares? Else I would have deleted them. Because sifting through what is worth, what is not worth, how to do this, how to do that, it is just like, it's pain. It's absolute pain, and I didn't like it from day one. They did improve it a little bit, but like, blech, it's still like, eh. I would have preferred if they stacked by item level, like 10 of them. That would have been way better as a method. Now, because they don't stack, and because you can't buy them like multiple things, and when you want to buy them in bulk and the price just goes like through the roof, the crafting gets so tedious. It's extremely annoying, extremely tedious to do. It takes too much time. If you want to do it yourself, good luck without having at least 2 quad tabs to fill in, because that's atrocious. So overall, yeah, it's yeah. You can make amazing items. This league has brought in amazing items. This league literally took Harvest, Delve, most of the essences, and regular currency crafting. It took them, attached them to a rock, kissed the rock, and then threw the rock in the deepest ocean that you could ever find, because it demolished them. It annihilated everything crafting is. Like, alterations are still like 500-600 for a divine. At this point in the league, it should have been 2,000, because people alt spam. People don't alt spam anymore because they can just outright craft the stupid item from the Necropolis. Like, as an example, this bow was one of the examples of crafting from Necropolis, and then I added synthesis and harvest. But there's that quiver for like 4 divines for this. Like, come on, let's be real. This is not normal. This gear is insane for the league. We came from Affliction. Affliction was throwing currency left, right, and center. However, this league made the economy even worse because of multiple things that have changed. One is crafting from Necropolis. Two is a great change, I think personally, which are scarabs. That's a wonderful change, but it was buggy. There are issues here, there are issues there, so on and so forth. It's just a whole system of scarabs is very good. There's one scarab in particular that I despise, and this is because I don't know what is wrong with Path of Exile developers, and I don't know why they refuse to change this. But please, for the love of God, remove the death penalty, and increase the amount of experience needed to level from level 95 to 100 by 5 times or 10 times. It doesn't matter. Just remove the penalty. Because when you add an item like this, Shrine buffs in area also grant 30% increased experience gained. You are basically making a mockery of people who want to play the game their way. And then let's say they maybe reach level 99. And then at 99 they die and it takes them an hour to get back. Meanwhile, you do the Munitia Scarab of Teachings, you do the Breach strat, which I did on stream, like, that I just finished. You do that and you are, poof, 2 hours level 99 to 100. That's not, like, if you are going to continue increasing the experience and how we gain experience, just stop doing that and remove experience penalty on death and increase the amount of experience that you want to get. Then everyone will be, at one point in time, able to get level 100. But this is just an artificial problem, artificial solution, and oh look, we are selling you a solution to a problem we are too stubborn to change. Same with QOL changes, same with all the things. We are too stubborn to change this. Here's a solution. Please, be less stubborn. I want to play this game. I've played this game for many years. Many years on off, many years continuously. I played for a month and a half every league, and then I just quit. There's nothing else because I've experienced it all. But overall, there are great changes, especially with All Flames. All Flames are great as well. Oh, wait, they don't stack either. So, yeah. Great thing. The locker's too small. But oh wait, they don't stack either. This is amazing. Like, this is my favorite part of the league. Favorite part of the league. But they don't stack. So I don't use them. Because it would be easier for me to bring in like 10 of these, poop in the inventory, poop open a map, poop, 5 to 10 different mob kinds. Oh, nice. Click, 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 click. This way, I have to click every single time, it's just... Why are we still here with all that clicking? And then these that drop splinters, Timeless Fall splinters, the Breach splinters, why can't we vacuum them? Why? You made Breach hands walkable. Why can't we just vacuum the splinters? I love doing Breach. I've been enjoying Breach this league like a madman. Especially because, especially because of the embers. It's amazing. But like having to go through the map to click through 150 splinters... I'm up to here. Give me the Chinese pet, please, so I can pick up some shitty currency. Give me the Chinese pet. I'd pay, no problem. I'd like the Chinese pet. I got a hoodie. No problem. I'll pay it. But please, don't try to go into this high moral ground, where, you know, every click has to matter. It's not that every click has to matter. If I go with every click has to matter, my wrists have to matter as well. My fingers have to matter as well. That's the thing. There's too many things to click. Lower them. It's not that big of a deal if instead of picking every single splinter of Ash, of Ulnetol and whatnot, we can pick up 10 at a time. If you want to limit people clicking stuff, okay, make a limit of like, you can vacuum 3 or 5 splinters at a time. Make that a thing. However, other changes were extremely good. So I've basically gone with the negatives. Atlas passive trees, mwah, love them. Scarabs, great. Tier 17 maps, good one. I have a proposed change for tier 17 maps. Make the loot from monsters from tier 17 maps scale lower. So make like the loot scale down 80%. However, make bosses drop more than 4 splinters. Make him drop 5 splinters, because bosses are unreasonably difficult for the reward that they give, and that's why Maven and Ether fragments and maps are too expensive. However, the whole zone is so easily abusable with the scarabs, with the embers, with everything, that it drops so much loot that it makes no sense to even go and kill the boss. It makes no sense for some of these maps. You buy the cheapest maps, you juice the living hell by using the chaos orbs. There are too many annoying modifiers, but oh well, it is what it is. They are the most difficult content. They should have annoying mods, even though they annoy me to oblivion. But that's fine. However, the amount of loot that it drops is not fine compared to what the bosses are. These are made so they are an entry gateway to Uber boss. Uber bosses are easier than tier 17 map bosses because of the mods. And that's why, overall, I am like 50-50 on a tier 17 map. I'm leaning towards slightly negative. However, I do think they are a great addition to the game. All of the other stuff, I love splitting bosses between Uber fragments and regular fragments. I love that. That's one of my favorite things, because then that means the regular ones are obtainable for people, and then Uber ones are for hardcore guys that want to like bring the game to the next level, which I completely agree with. I think that's a very good and healthy thing for the game. However, one fragment being 8 chaos, like Sirius's fragment being 8 chaos, and then you have like Maven's fragments be 1.7 divines, which is like what, 10, 20, almost 20 times, like 17 times more for a divine, and then then additional more. It makes no freaking sense. It makes no freaking sense. These fragments should all be similarly priced. And they should drop, like, if you kill a map boss with huge ass modifiers, let's say it brings like more than 50% quantity, 80%, whatever, it should drop 5 splinters outright. And every map should have a guaranteed splinter that it drops, like it has now, and up to 4 other splinters that drops from other bosses, or total up to 6, because 7 bosses, 5 maps, make 7 maps, make 7 of these, and then have every map have a specific boss drop guaranteed, and then up to 6 others that drop randomly. So you can get 7 splinters out of the map, or you can get 2 splinters out of the map. 2 splinters, but you always have a guaranteed one. And rotate them every season. That would make them a lot more fun. But overall, fracturing modifiers from Necropolis is ruining the game. The economy is non-existent. It's broken. You can still afford great things. You can play great things. It's a great league to play and enjoy in because gear is obtainable. It's cheaper. However, the one thing that I would like is actually listening to the most crucial player feedback, and that is, for the love of God, reduce the amount of clicks that we are doing in the game, because it makes no sense to click through 100 splinters every map if I'm doing Breach. That's why I'm not doing Breach, because I have to click through even more splinters now, as I now open the Breach cans instantly as I walk over them. I don't have to click them between monsters. So there's that. And also, like, for other things, a great thing is for like Control Shift left click for trading. That's amazing thing. But I've refunded so many trees this league that I would just like, give me an option here, refund all, plop, for 100 or 150, I don't care, it's 132. Tell me 150 orbs of unmaking, and I will take that thing. Because screw a stack of half a stack of orb of unmakings. I want to click here, a button, poof, reset all. And I want to reset all. I've enjoyed the living crap of making the different trees. I've made so many trees for people on the stream, for YouTube as well, for content. Like, I love this new system. And PoE for Dummies series is coming, don't worry. The revamped one. However, I don't like that if I wanted to fully respec a tree, I would have to click every single point to respec it. That's stupid and silly. That's absolutely stupid. That includes this. That includes passive skill tree as well. That includes that. But okay, sure. You want to have some friction. Great. Lovely friction. Overall experience negative, this league. Positive changes, if we don't look at the league mechanic, the league itself is like a 7 or 8 out of 10. If we don't look at Necropolis. If we look at Necropolis, it dumbs it down. It puts it down all the way to 4. So 4 out of 10 league, not impressed. Sorry for listening to this big ol' ramble. New video coming soon, in a day or two, for Omni Guide, as I said, up until the end of the week. We will be playing other games, starting with Apex from tomorrow. But yes, that's going to be it for this one. Once again, sorry for the rambling. Thank you so much for joining. If you like the video, give it a like, sub if you don't mind. And I will see you in Omni Guide in a day or two. So have a good one. Thanks for watching and see you then.